Kelly Clarkson, Stronger, taking us into the third hour of The Zone on 107.2 AmberSound FM. Coming up just after the next ad break, an interview with local band Apodyopsis. They'll be playing a couple of the tracks they've recorded exclusively for The Zone, and they'll be talking about their musical influences as well. So listen up for that in around about 5 minutes' time. Going there. Nice, easy name to pronounce, unlike the names of our guests this evening. They've corrected my pronunciation already. They say it's Apodyopsis, so there we go. I'm going with that pronunciation. If you want to book them, make a note of that name and pronunciation as well. You'll be hearing more from them after Shabba Ranks and Maxi Priest, and they're up next. The time, 8:10.
What will your business advertising sound like in print?
We've got a shop established 20 years. We sell widgets. 2 widgets for 1 with this advert.
And what will your business sound like on the radio? Shadows, Dreadstars, Vulcans, Intruders.
Whoa, gallery. Get it all together at Superplum. Any old gold, any old gold, any old gold.
AmberSound FM brings your business to life. Call us to find out more on 651072. AmberSound FM advertising. Why print it when you can broadcast it? Ripley 651072. 651072.
Come in from the cold this winter. You're always sure of a warm welcome, quality food and fine ales at the Marquis of Ormond. Try our winter warmers on the specials board, or there's our famous midweek carvery. And now introducing our new winter menu, including homemade pies, our top quality steaks, and, backed by popular demand, the lamb shank in minty gravy. Our tasteful venue fits the winter bill with open fires and a cosy atmosphere. Now's the time of year to enjoy more than ever our popular Sunday carvery with locally sourced meats, seasonal veg, and of course, Charlie's famous Yorkshire puds. Book your table on 745-222. It may be cold outside, but you'll always get a warm glow and great winter food at the Marquis of Ormond.
The Zone with NS Electrical Services for all your domestic and commercial needs, including rewires, fuse boards, lighting, and much more. Call 843-055.
False pretender. Stop pretending. I hope you will see the love I'm sending. Watch this.
Ain't no use pretending you don't feel the way I do.
Check it.
In this message that your body's sending, I can tell you wanna do. Why do you wanna hide the way you feel inside? It's too late to turn back now. Every little touch, it means so much. Girl, just let me show you out. Your body can't lie to me, 'cause I know just what you're needing. Your body can't lie to me, so we're made of simple healing. Let my caresses take you places where you've never been before. To the edge of your desire, where you want it more and more. What do you wanna fight? Turn out the light. Come, let's make tonight the night. No resisting, love is insistent. Come, let's make it right tonight.
So me have the remedy for you, and me have the remedy for you. Me have the other for you, wanted to make you total like a free. Remedy for you, and me have the remedy for you. Have the other for you, wanted to make you total like a hold the doctor.
Shabba,
Not a heartbreaker, la leg. I'm a love maker.
shabba.
A loving I'm not a shaper. Tell them, because she a the woman and he a the man and she's like a patient in the doctor's hand. It's like a computer sushi program. Hotel the rush, you want a loving
Your
man.
body can't lie to me, 'cause I know just what you're needing. Your body can't lie to me, 'cause you're with me to set the healing. Hey, sky. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you wanna hide the way you feel inside? It's too late to turn back now. Every little touch, it means so much. Girl, just let me show you how. Hey.
Yo, check this. So, me have the remedy for you, and me have the remedy for you. Bring me have the agony for your body to make you total like a free. Remedy for you, and me have the remedy for you. Bring have the agony for your body to make you total like a free. Extreme love and you can't complain. Every night in your sleep you call out your name. Like your blood circulate through your vein. This is the love that you have to obtain. Girl, we know that you is a pretender, but now you buck up on the door. Tell lover away, give your love, I'm not a heartbreaker. Hey, you can't go tell it to the world that I'm a lover. Lover.
This is your doctor. Months of breeze and shower. Now come in, Sly. Double.
Shabarangs and House Call, and, well, making studio calls at any rate is our next bunch of guests. They are individually, from my left, Dave on drums, Lee on bass, Matt on guitar, and Joe on vocals. Collectively, they are, tell us the pronunciation then, one of you.
The pronunciation is Apodyopsis.
Apodyopsis. A fine name for a fine bunch of guys in a fine band. I've been listening to your tracks, well, since Lee let me have them. I must admit, for a few weeks ago. It's been a few weeks till I got you in. Now, let's find out a little more about Apodyopsis. First of all, let's start with Dave on drums over there, simply because he's on my left and I can work through from left to right. Dave, when did you first get together?
What was it, about... Early this year,
so it's only March now,
last year, sorry, yeah, last year.
So you've been together, what, how long, 6 months or so?
I'd say, yeah, that's
about that.
Okay. And you write your own stuff, do you?
Yeah, it's mainly, it starts with me and Matt, the guitarist. We usually put riffs and put my drum part on, and then we take to band practice, things like that.
So Matt, you're the guitarist and you're one of the writers. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, at the moment with the two originals we've got, I've done most of the parts on that. We've all sort of worked on bits of it, and then we've got a few work at the moment where Lee and Zach as well have done the main parts. Tell
me a little bit about your writing, kind of your writing technique, how you go about writing.
When you just get pretty stressed, you just put the guitar on and then see what happens. Really, it's
a matter of venting the frustration on the guitar.
Yeah, and then hoping something sounds all right, and then if something sounds good, you sort of remember it, and then slowly piece bits together that sound pretty good.
Do you read music at all?
No.
How long have you been playing guitar?
About 9 years now.
So, been playing a good long time. What were those first influences on you personally as a guitarist?
It was just listening to a lot of Metallica, really, and then I remember wanting to play Wipeout on the guitar.
Oh, blimey, yes.
So that was my main first thing I wanted to learn.
That's kind of 1960s tune that every guitarist I know, who was a keyboard player myself, every guitarist I know tried to play Wipeout at some point. Let's move on to the vocalist, Joe on lead vocals. Good evening, Joe.
Good evening.
Do you play any instruments as well as sing?
No.
Right,
no.
So you're the singist, and that's what you're sticking to so far.
Yeah.
When did you first get into music?
Well, obviously, Matt would be playing guitar, and I'd get a lot from him. He'd be playing all the time. Really loud. I listened to a lot of Metallica as a kid because my two brothers listened to it, Matt and Dave.
So you got older brothers?
Yeah, they're Matt and Dave. Matt and Dave here, my brothers.
Right,
I said that earlier.
It's quite a vital part.
Beg your pardon. This is the kind of blur we live in here at AmberSound. It's just a blur of drugs and groupies. It's that's wishful thinking, if anything was. So three brothers and Lee.
Yeah, and Zach, who's not here today.
Right. Lee, I've got to ask, do they gang up on you? Do they pull rank on you? Oi, mate.
No, actually, we all gang up on. Joe's still auditioning, you see.
Yeah, I'm still on audition phase.
Has he passed the audition yet? Shall we get Louis Walsh in to mentor him?
Ask us again in 10 years or so, we might have decided.
So you're all into Metallica. You're all Metallica fans. So that's kind of a given as to what kind of musical style you're playing. I was saying I was looking on somebody's Facebook timeline the other day, and there was a long debate about what kind of music a certain track was that she'd linked to on YouTube, and someone was saying it was death metal, someone was saying it was thrash metal, and there were all these variants of metal coming out of the woodwork. How would you describe your music?
Probably it's a cross of thrash and heavy metal, I think, wouldn't you say?
I think that's right. We won't go into death metal, do we?
Yeah, no.
It depends what it comes out. When you're writing it, we're not saying, well, let's write specifically thrash metal song.
This is the thing, isn't it? I must admit, I'm very impatient with kind of musical categories and pigeonholes. If it's decent music, it's decent music.
Yeah,
not bothered what category it fits into. And I know a lot of musicians think the same way. Now we're going to start with a 5-minute track called Hell's Sweet End. let's ask one of the writers to just explain a little about that track. Matt, let's bring you in on this one. One of your songs.
Yeah, I did, like, it was just a collection of riffs really, and then after you've got quite a few, you sort of try and put them together and hope they sort of sound together all right, really. So.
Which is the way Jimmy Page wrote a lot of the songs for Led Zeppelin. So
yeah,
you're in good company, and of course Black Sabbath as well. Put together a bunch of riffs, and then usually Bill Ward would stick lyrics to them. So you're in good company there. Hell's Sweet End. Anything you think we need to know about the song, or should we just listen to it?
Yeah, I mean, the music was just for me, but then Joe sorted out he did all the writing for the lyrics, so the whole tone of the song's on Joe, really.
Any particular influences on the lyrics, Joe?
I think what inspired it was someone came up to me in Nottingham with things saying "Save my soul," and I disagreed with it, so this is my response to it.
Right, so let's hear Hell's Sweet End by, come on, tell me how it's pronounced.
Apodyopsis.
We'll tell you what it means after we hear the track, and because of the way the system previewed the tracks at the beginning of the hour, I have to follow Apodyopsis with Patrick Hernandez and Born to Be Alive. Yes, surrealism is alive and well on AmberSound FM 107.2.
be alive.
Yes, you were born.
Right, that's enough of that. Patrick Hernandez, Born to Be Alive. Now back to this evening's guests, the four gentlemen that make up Apodyopsis. Let me ask, who came up with the name? Whose idea was that one then?
Yeah, it was me. I was on
you were on something.
Yeah. We've been searching for a name for ages. We'd gone for a few we didn't really like, and then I basically put unusual words into Google.
Right.
And that was one of the first things that came up that looked alright. And then just like shared everyone else and thought, yeah, we'll go with that one.
Then you found out what it meant.
Yeah. He had like the meaning next to it. And then,
right. Tell all the good people out there what it actually means.
It's a Greek word. It means to mentally undress someone.
That's right. So there we go. That's what the name means. I have to say I did have to Google it. Though I kind of recognised it was a Greek word, even though I mispronounced it. Now, what I always like to ask musicians when they come on the programme is about their musical influences. You've all mentioned one particular band, and you've chosen a track by that band to follow the ad break. What is the band? What is the track?
It's Sad But True by Metallica.
And what's the significance of that? Just a favourite song?
Yeah, and it's just a good metaphor for life, really, that's sort of stuck with me.
And before Kid Rock. That's the main thing.
We're getting very profound here on 107.2. The lads in Apodyopsis will be back after Sad But True by Metallica to introduce the second of their songs. Metallica coming up in a couple of minutes on 107.2, the time 8:32.
When you're looking to buy your first home or go up the property ladder, wouldn't it be nice to have your very own genie grant you 3 wishes?
I wish I could find a brand new 3-bedroom semi for just £125,000.
I wish I only had to pay a 5% deposit for my new home.
I wish my new home was close to all the local amenities.
Your wish is my command.
Make your wish come true. Choose a beautiful new home at the Sovereign Gardens development in Selston by Westerman Homes. Prices start from just £125,000. And with the government's Help to Buy scheme, you only need a deposit of 5%. T&Cs apply. Call in at our Sovereign Garden Sales Centre in Selston or visit westermanhomes.co.uk.
Are you looking for a place where you can go for a great Indian meal at great prices and a relaxing setting? Well, look no further than Undal Indian on Wellington Street in Ripley, opposite Godkin House. Not only will you have a meal worth remembering in our brand new restaurant, but it won't cost you an arm and a leg. Our 4-course banquet is under £10 on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. You can even bring your own alcohol. And if you don't fancy going out in the cold, we'll deliver to your door for free if you're within a 5-mile radius on orders over £10. Call 01773 741 525. Undal Restaurant and Takeaway on Wellington Street in Ripley for the ultimate taste of India.
A good night's sleep is important, but why settle for good when you can have perfection? With electric adjustable beds designed to support your head, neck, back, hips and legs, you're sure to have a comfortable night in whichever position you sleep. No, this isn't a fairy tale. These bespoke beds are available at Sleeping Beauty Beds. All beds are made by skilled craftsmen and women and come with a 2-year manufacturer's guarantee. And don't worry, there's no wicked witch hiding in the price. We will match any genuine like-for-like quote. Conditions apply. So head down to the Alfreton Indoor Market or call us on 836605. You can find us online at sleepingbeautybeds.co.uk. We make your fairy tale a reality at Sleeping Beauty Beds. Truly uplifting furniture.
The Vodafone Big Top 40 with Marvin Humes.
Your download sent Route 94 straight to number 1 just hours after its release. Both Sam Smith and Pharrell will be trying to climb back to number 1. And Kylie and Pixelot both have new tunes to download. Who will be number 1?
Sunday from 4. Smartphones within reach from £45.
On AmberSound 107.2 FM.
Metallica, Sad But True, as chosen by the four gentlemen of the band in front of me. I shall announce them from my right to my left, just to be a little bit contrary. Joe on vocals, Matt on guitar, Lee on bass and Dave on drums. Collectively, they are Apodyopsis there. Our guests this evening are the new and unsigned slot on The Zone. Welcome back. That was your choice of track. Track that you said was an influence on you, and a band you're particularly fond of. Now it's time for your second track. Who wants to volunteer to announce Earn the Right, or just talk a little about Earn the Right? Go on, decide among yourselves.
Yeah, we wrote this one a while ago when we were still jamming, before we actually started the band like officially. So we all had bits in this one, really. Just a collection of loads of our riffs, and it sort of went together and worked all right.
Is that a direction you're interested in exploring, just kind of going into the rehearsal rooms with snippets or with little riffs and kind of developing a song together in the rehearsal room?
Yeah, I mean, we can have ones on our own, but you can easily get stuck where once someone else gets involved, it's a lot better having someone else's sort of opinion, and it can move on a lot faster then, and you can get more things from it than you thought was going to first happen.
That's right. Or sometimes I read interviews with bands like Genesis, and they'll say, one person came in with one little idea, another one came in with another little idea, and together they made a great song. Separately, they were just two little bits of riff or whatever. So looking forward to hearing a lot more of you guys. Earn the Right, any particular lyrical significance? The lyric writer over there.
This one took a long time, because when I joined, they'd already had this one written. So Matt had played the riff for me, and it took a long time, but we got there.
Have you ever written lyrics the other way around, so you write lyrics and Matt sets them to music?
I don't think we actually have yet, no. No, I'll have to try that.
So it's sometimes, interesting way to do things.
Different dynamic,
switch things around, yeah. Some songwriters, reading about songwriters' techniques, do it one way, some prefer it another, some kind of conceive both things together. Sometimes they do all three. But let's hear Earn the Right by Apodyopsis. Gentlemen, you came in at very, very short notice indeed. I sent a Facebook message to Lee. Was it around 7:30 this evening, something like that?
6:30, I think it was.
Yeah. And he got you guys together, and you walked up to the studio. So many thanks indeed for dropping everything and coming into the studio this evening. I've really enjoyed the chat this evening. The very best of luck with future bookings and future ventures. Have you any bookings? Have you any gigs planned?
Next one's 7th of April at the Maze in Nottingham.
So get along to the Maze in Nottingham and see the four very talented guys in Apodyopsis, three brothers and our Lee from the Sunday Car Park on AmberSound FM. Many thanks indeed. This is Earn the Right by Apodyopsis.
Swallow your pride.
have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'll show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. You gotta not talk dirty, baby, if you wanna impress me. You can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. Let me be your fantasy, and maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me. We can have a good time. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kid. Think I better dance now. Your shoe size, maybe we could do the twirl. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. You gotta leave it all up to me. My love will be your food. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss.
Not so much a song as a musical collage. That is Art of Noise featuring the estimable Mr. Tom Jones and their version of Prince's Kiss. Many thanks once again to this evening's guest, Apodyopsis. In case you missed the announcement, they are making a live appearance at the Maze in Nottingham. That's the Maze. It's a pub at the top of Mansfield Road in Nottingham, so it's easy enough to find. Their website is themaserocks.com, and you can see Apodyopsis there on April the 7th. If you're into your metal in any way, shape or form, that is, I suspect, a must-see. Coming up in a couple of minutes on 107.2, Maxine Nightingale and Love Hit Me. The time, 8:52.
At Junction 12.
Oh, another day at the office.
Just a minute. Oh, Derek?
Yeah, eh?
It's me, the radio. Don't leave me in the car. Take me to work with you.
This is a bit weird.
If you click radio player on your computer, you can listen to me all day at your desk.
Really?
Yeah. Then I can keep you company and make work more enjoyable.
Huh. Can you get rid of Tony in accounts?
No, there's some things even radio player can't do.
Listen to us on your computer at work with Radio Player. Go to AmberSoundFM.com and click UK Radio Player.
Want to give your home a fresh look for the new year? It can be as simple as updating your furniture, and you don't have to spend a fortune. Just head for Poppy's Furniture Store in High Street, Alfreton, for quality furniture without the high price tag. Our winter sale is now on. That means genuine savings of up to 40% off our normal selling price of every item, including brand new to order items. And local delivery is free. High quality, low prices. For great value, pop into Poppy's today.
Mr. Smoke electronic cigarettes are a 21st century smoking alternative. No tobacco, no odour, no carbon monoxide. Just a quality product. The e-cigarette industry is one of the fastest growing in the UK. And if you're already trading or thinking of starting your own business, Mr. Smoke can help. You can buy direct from our cash and carry in Hina. Grab this opportunity and join the revolution. Visit Mr. Smoke at Red Lion Square in Hina or call us on 715 077 715 077.
Proud to serve Amber Valley.
What exactly are you trying to say?
Proud to be local. 107.2 Amber Sound FM.